This is the AC Delco TP1015 right here. This is the normal one that I go to. This is the one that I recommend everybody run just because it is a factory fuel filter and you can trust the quality of it. Now, when you buy off of Amazon, you need to look for made in Czech Republic to verify that this is an actual good one, not a reproduction. And what we have here is one that I purchased off of Amazon. This one was about 10 bucks. So ignore these lines right here. This is because I counted the pleats, because we're going to go ahead and do a comparison on these. Now, this is made in China, as you can see there. This one cost me about 10 bucks after using some discount. Now, I will say overall the box looks like it's not like a complete knockoff. If the filter came in just this, I'd be concerned, but this actually looks like it comes from a decent company that's in business currently. And so looking at the two, we're going to really look closely at the two of these because they do both look like really good filters. But we're going to do a comparison. And what I also have here is, if you haven't done one of these, I've done a full video on the fuel filter replacement. This is your fuel filter housing right here. And now it requires a special torque to tighten it back up. And so what I have is there's two different variants of sockets that you can use. You can use a regular traditional 36 millimeter, but then there's also this click wrench one right here. And this will tighten to 25 Newton meters. And this is made in USA. I think these are super cool. This is not a sponsored ad. I'm just pointing out a super rad product here. So it's basically foolproof. So you can go ahead and tighten your housing right here without worry of over tightening. Now, if you do hit the 25 Newton meters on here, this is super cool. So what I use is just a ratchet, regular ratchet here, snap-on ratchet with a extension on it. When you do hit that calibrated click that says that it's tight, you absolutely need to go into and look closely and make sure that this is sealed all the way up. All right, now that we got that out of the way, if you want more details on that, go ahead and check out the video that I'm gonna link up here up on top, and that's also going to talk about the aluminum filter housing that I have here. But let's get into what we're really here for, and that's the two fuel filters. So I already counted the pleats like I said, and the AC Delco one right here, this one comes in at 78 pleats. And this one right here, the Kofel, comes in at 85 pleats. I had to look at my notes there, so sorry for the delay. But let's go ahead and open this up and see exactly what they weigh. First up on the scale is our AC Delco, coming in at 126 grams. Next up, we have our Kofel, coming in at 154 grams. Huge difference. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and get some measurements on these guys. Starting off with the Kofel here. Our media is roughly 84.85 millimeters. Now for our AC Delco, 85.70. All right, let's take a closer look at the media. This is the AC Delco one right here. Now looking, nice deep pleats. Those are very deep. Let's go and take a look at the Kofel here. This one also has nice deep pleats. This one feels a little bit stiffer to move. Yeah, this one definitely moves a little bit more free, and this one takes a lot more effort to really move those. So now looking inside, they look like they have roughly the same style screen inside the middle there. So we're going to try to keep the AC Delco on this side, and we'll keep the Kofel on this side, so that way there's no issues. The AC Delco wobbles around quite a bit. Oh, this doesn't even feel like it's attached. This one moves around. I don't mind breaking these, but this one definitely feels like it's installed. This one feels like it's just not installed at all, so I don't know exactly what's going on there. But this one flops around quite a bit. Whether that's bad or if it doesn't matter, who knows. But that's definitely flimsy inside there. O-ring wise, see if we can get this off. Again, this is the AC Delco. That one's on there pretty good. This O-ring comes right off, super easy. I can feel a difference right there. So sealing wise, you can see the difference in the O-ring. The AC Delco one is much thicker. And so speaking of O-rings, both kits do come with O-rings inside. And those are definitely ones that you want to replace whenever you do that. So just want to point that out, but the AC Delco comes with it as well. So, all right, back to these O-rings. You could see the difference in, wow, you can actually see the difference in that too. They're two totally different sized O-rings. That's why this one was so much tighter on here, because it's real small. That's going to lock into place on the fuel filter housing. Now this is unlubricated, but we'll go ahead and put that on there. I can't get that on there. We definitely want to lubricate that. But let's see how this one feels in this filter housing. This just rolls right on, way too easy. So the risk there is that if you go ahead and push this filter into place, that this actually rolls up like that, and then you have no sealing right there. So that's an issue that would concern me, in addition to this guy flopping around right here. We can't even keep him in place, but still same thing. It still takes quite a bit of effort. Again, these are not lubricated. So moving on, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to cut off this filter media, and we're going to get a closer look at the actual media itself. Just kidding, I'm back. Let's go ahead and look at this inner O-ring right here, see if this is the same. This one takes a little bit more effort to work off. There we go. All right, feel-wise, I would say that these two are comparable. Size-wise, I mean, they're pretty much the same. But yeah, they're definitely comparable. There is some slight difference in how they feel. This one feels a little bit stiffer than this one, but I mean, we're talking small differences on those two right there. We're gonna leave those off. We're gonna leave this off too. There we go. I'm getting better at the O-rings. Yeah, that it just falls right off. Way too easy. All right, so height-wise, they look about the same. And I wanted to make sure I kept them on the same size sides. So I'm not sure what else we should show on these. I mean, the bottoms are pretty much the same. The insides are a little bit different with the way that the filter screen is. Hopefully we can see that when I cut these away. But we're going to do that now because I think we've shown enough on the outside. All right, I've officially cut off the media from the filter housings. We still have the AC Delco on this side. This is my right side. And the Kofel on the left. So I don't know which one you want to go into first. Let's go ahead and take a look at the AC Delco. Here is the inners. It's got this other media on here. You can see how thick this is. In fact, we do want to get this off of there. There we go. All right, and there's the core. Inside there you can see it's just a regular plastic core inside there. There's a lot of filter media, inner media right there. And here is the screen. This is what we were wobbling around. You can see how it's held together. Actually just pushed into place. So I'm going to take a closer look at the Kofel. So this one I didn't have to fight with getting off because I cut it enough, I guess, or maybe it just actually was free spinning in there. So you can see the difference in media right there. Let's go ahead and compare the two. There's a lot more inner media on the AC Delco versus the Kofel. Again, this is the AC Delco, this is the Kofel. Difference in core sizes. Let's go ahead and compare the two center sections with the water separate. So you can see this is just, that's really not even sealed on there. take a closer look at. So there's a material difference. In addition to this actually being stronger right there, you can hear it's like a plastic. This is not. It's like a nylon. Yeah, that one's not really going anywhere. Kofel one, this one's all over the place. That's not going to seal up very well. All right. So let's go to, the bases are roughly the same. The upper portions are roughly the same. Just looking at it. You know what we should do? We should weigh this. All right, Kofel side. Filter media itself, we have 72 grams. And for the AC Delco side, 48 grams. So we have much heavier media on this side. Now we will string them out, see what the lengths are. Now AC Delco, this is the inner media right there, 18 grams. And on the Kofel center media, 20 grams. Do another look here at the inner media. This is just a single piece. This looks like multiple layers. It's glued together really well. Definitely overlapping in multiple areas. This is overlapping in just the one area. Clear difference in media. You can actually see right through this media here when you cannot see through this media. All right, so let's go ahead and open these up and we'll string these out. This is the AC Delco media. I'm going to cut off a little piece and we'll measure how thick this is. And then this is our Kofel. This one sounds like cardboard. Definitely sounds like cardboard. And they're just two completely different materials. I wish I knew what they were exactly. If anybody knows, go ahead and comment in there for everybody else's listening pleasure, learning pleasure. So this is just the glued section. So now we can stretch that apart. Again, that's the AC Delco. See how well this one's glued together. This just two different sounds. There it is right there. That's how that came apart. All right, let's go ahead and cut a little piece out of this and see how thick each of them are, and then we'll string them out to see how long they are. All right, let's get a thickness reading. This is our AC Delco right here. 1.31 millimeters. This is our Kofel. 0.94 millimeters. We have our measurements here. We have AC Delco came in at 96 inches long, and our Kofel over here came in at 101 5/8 inches. That gives us 339 square inches with the Kofel and 323 square inches with the AC Delco. So go ahead and make up your mind on which one you prefer. The purpose of the video was to show you what the internals look like of each filter, and then that'll allow you to make a better decision for yourself as to what you want to run in your truck. Now, definitely running quality components in your vehicle is something that I highly suggest. So you definitely want to make sure you maintain your fuel system with high quality filters, and definitely do it at the service intervals that you need. Hopefully everything here helps you make a better decision. Till next time, see ya.